Doris jumping for the Pioneer Panthers, and Pioneer does get the tip. Number 10 gets it. 20 has the ball right at midcourt. He's dribbling up. Corn will guard him. Passes it to number 10 on the right wing. Passes it to 15 up the middle. Number 20 for Pioneer throws it up, and it's thrown away, and Peter tips it. So nice defense there by senior Peter Rifke. So Pioneer does get the ball back. Number 20, Brandon Scruggs, the returning leading scorer for this team, is back in. Passes it to 30 up the middle. 30 looks to big man Peter and airballs it, and it goes out of bounds on number 35, Carter Skaggs, for the Pioneers. So Broncos do get the ball after the air ball fadeaway attempt by number 30, Matthew Doris. So Corn Hood bringing the ball off the court, and it looks like Jeff will be running their motion really with the small team. He passes to Darren Collins on the right wing. Looks to get to Peter. Can't get to Peter. Trying to find somebody. Someone has to go help him on that F. Corn Hood does get the ball. Corn wearing number 11 gets to the Peter. Peter on the right corner for three, and he does shank one off the rim. He does not hit his first three of the season, so senior Peter Rifke can't get off to a good start right now. As number 20, Brandon Scruggs bringing it up the court, guarded by a fast Corn Hood, who has some space. Now he passes it to number 30. It's tipped away by Keaton Hamilton. Corn Hood gets the ball. He's at midcourt, slowing down the Cephas offense. He does take the 15-foot jumper, and it does rings in. It is a 2-point bucket for Corn Hood to start the season off 2-0 over the Pioneer Panthers with 6:58 left in the first quarter. So Scruggs bringing up the court, guarded by Corn. So Scruggs trying to find somebody as they are running a little bit of a motion pick and roll type deal. 15 passes it to number 20. Corn dives for the ball on the right lane. He lands right on Corn's face, and it is a dead ball out on Pioneer as a foul. So Jeff does have the ball back. He falls on Corn, and Corn does get landed on the face by that number 15 for the Panthers. So a rough call right there for the Broncos.
Yeah, Jeff's defense is looking really fast right now. They just lost the first shot score of the game, Corn Hood, due to hit his face on the ground, but he looks like he's all right. They just need a medical check, and he'll be right back in.
So coming in for Corn Hood, number 23, junior, fast Austin Albrecht, also a baseball player, so very fast, Bailey. So Lucas Wallace has the ball at midcourt. He brings it out. Sloppy pass to Darren Collins, reels it in, passes it to Austin. It's tipped away, and Austin tries to save it, but it does go out. So Broncos turn over the ball here in the first quarter. So number 15 for the Panthers, Stephen Whitlock, will pass the ball on for the Panthers to Brandon Scruggs. He's dribbling up the middle, guarded by Austin Albrecht at midcourt. Austin meets him right there. He's on his right on the ball. Passes down low to number 30, guarded by P. Rifke. P. Rifke is getting back down by another 30. Same exact play, and he does rim it out this time. And Keaton gets the ball. Nice box out by Keaton Hamilton. Darren Collins around the court, very fast freshman for the Broncos. Can't find anyone. Looks to pass. Can't pass anyone. He finds it. He gets ripped away. And he does get called for the travel. So tough call right there by the freshman. You got to have some jitters going through him right now, Bailey.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he looks all right, but he still has that freshman mentality.
So it needs to be a little smarter right here. As junior Austin Albrecht does meet Scruggs at midcourt. Austin almost gets beat. Scruggs looks to spin, but can't. Austin's right there. Pete meets number 30 at the top of the key. Pete is on him, and he passes it to number 10, guarded by freshman Darren Collins. Early motion, number 20 takes the three, and it is hit by Pioneer Panthers. So Brandon Scruggs off to a good start for the Pioneer Panthers. It's 3-2 Panthers over your Broncos. So Lucas breaks one guy off, goes in, can't get the layup. So Panthers do get the ball. So a missed possession right there for the Broncos. Scruggs bringing the ball up the court for the Panthers here. Austin Albrecht guarding him, and Panthers really doing a pick and motion type offense here. Darren Collins on number 10. Ball goes to right wing by number 30. Passes it across court to number 20. He takes another deep three for the Panthers, and he does get pushed out. Darren Collins gets the rebound, tosses it into Peter Rifke to save the ball. So another nice rebound. He passes it to Austin. Austin can't find it. He finds Darren Collins. Didn't take the three. Passed it back. Got Lucas to the top there and reset the motion right now. As Lucas Wallace has the ball. Can't find anyone right now. He looks to pass. Finds Peter. Peter looks to find someone. He dribbles left. He goes in. He gets hit, and he still makes the shot. So it looked like to be an and one almost, but he does make the layup. So 4-3 here with 4:56 left in the first quarter for the Broncos. So a slow-paced game right now for the Broncos. They just look to get on a run here. So Austin Albrecht guarding Scruggs at top of the key, and Austin, he passes it to 15 for the Panthers, guarded by Lucas Wallace. Passes it to number 20. Pete gets the ball. He tips it out, throws it back in right to number 30. He's wide open. He tries to spin on Lucas Wallace. A nice defense by Lucas Wallace. The ball goes on the floor. Darren Collins gets it. Doesn't get it. The Pioneer gets the ball back up and tries to shoot it. Misses it. Darren Collins gets the rebound, and Lucas gets the ball. He's dribbling up the court right now. 4-3 Broncos over the Panthers here at Crawley Center. So Lucas gets the ball. He passes it to Keaton Hamilton Sr. Passes it back to Peter. Keaton gets the ball back right now. Passes it to Austin, wide open. Doesn't take the three. Looks to pass to Pete. Pete takes the three from the right wing, and it is good for the Broncos. Pete Ripke gets his first three of the season as the Broncos go up 7-3 in the first quarter. So it looks like number 11, Corn Hood, is checking in right now for the game. It's not going in yet. Panthers get the ball. Darian Collins has it on. Number 30, top of the key, guarded by Pete. Scruggs is guarded by Austin Albrecht. He drives in and passes it back out to number 10. 30 has the ball on the top of the key again. And 15 gets the ball on the left wing right now. Lucas tips it away. Nice hands by Lucas. So good defense by the Broncos right now. And Austin on number 20 right now. Passes it to number 30 right up top of the key again. Dribbles back out to the left side. Pete's on him. Can't get the Scruggs again. Austin's playing good defense, but Scruggs finally gets the ball. And Keaton, nice block defense right there, but 35, Carter Skaggs, the sophomore, gets the ball back and scores. So nice play right there. Lucas brings up the ball kind of quick, slows it a little down for Pete to get it. He's targeting Pete for a little bit. Pete's going for the pick. Lucas trying to find somebody, and he finds Keaton on the right side. Keaton dribbles to the left hand. Can't pass it to Aaron Collins. Passes it back right to Lucas Wallace. Lucas doesn't take the pick. Passes it to Peter. Passes it to Keaton. Keaton drives in, passes it out to Darian Collins. Darian Collins, a quick freshman, hop steps. Left-hand pass to Pete in the middle. Lucas Wallace does not take the three either. He goes in for the layup, and he does make it. 9-5 Broncos over the Panthers here. As Lucas Wallace just made his first basket of the season also with the layup. So very good Broncos offense right now. So number 20 passes to number 10, guarded by freshman Darian Collins. 30 gets the ball at top of the key, meet by Peter Ripke. Austin is guarding number 20, Scruggs, the lead scorer. So Austin's keeping up with Scruggs right now, playing good defense, and Austin's getting pushed. Austin does get pushed, but foul on Austin with the push there. Scruggs gets by him, so Austin got a little, got beat a little there.
It's either Pioneers having a real hard time scoring, or this Jeff defense is just really fast. And it looks like Jeff defense is just working Pioneer Panthers right now, and they just can't seem to keep up with Jeff.
So Corn Hood checks back into the game, and freshman Darian Collins goes to the bench. Pioneer gets the ball, passes to number 10 to the right side, dribbles to the top of the key, passes to Scruggs on the left side, guarded by Corn Hood. Nice pass by 35, and Keaton Hamilton gets called with the push there too on Skaggs, the sophomore. So Keaton has a foul, and that will have two fouls for the Broncos, one foul for the Panthers. 9-5 Broncos over the Panthers here at the Crawley Center with 2:16 left in the first quarter here in the season opener for the Broncos. So Pioneer passing the ball in. He throws it right past number 30. Number 10 gets the ball instead, met by Austin Albrecht at the F on the right side here of us. Passes it back to Scruggs up top, the leading scorer last year, guarded by the fast and small Corn Hood. Corn's on him. He passes number 41 for the Panthers. He passes to 35, Skaggs, met by Keaton Hamilton. He shoots the three. It rings in and out for the Pioneer Panthers. And looks to be a foul on Peter Ripke with a push.
It seems that Jeff might be too fast. They need to slow down a little. They keep fouling on easy rebounds for them. They just need to settle down a little bit and get the rebounds and get the offense going again.
So freshman Darian Collins comes in for the junior Austin Albrecht. So not really wasting too much speed right there right now out there for the Broncos. So Pioneer passes in number 20 down in the post. Corn guarded by Corn Hood. Rings in and out for the Panthers. As Corn Hood, fast Corn Hood looks to find somebody. Dribbling him, he's really fast. He finds Lucas Wallace on the left wing. Lucas dribbles to the right, finds corner of the basket. Corn passes it to Peter Ripke. Peter Ripke shoots another three, and he makes it for the Broncos. 12-5 for the Broncos here as Peter Ripke has 6 points to lead his Broncos here at the Crawley Center.
He has 8 points, actually.
Thank you, baby. Scruggs dribbles the ball, passes it to the right. The number 10 met by Collins, passes to 41, throws it. 41 throws it up and over number 30, Matthew Doris. Trying to get a post look right there for the Panthers. Nothing really going. So Broncos 12-5, a minute 17 left in the first quarter.
I feel like a lot of people were, what I would say, sleeping on Jeff, and they're coming out here looking hot tonight.
They are really running the floor with their quick feet on defense, just as their JV did team too. So they're really quick. Corn bringing the ball to the court, passes it to Lucas. Lucas tries to go up with it, fakes it, passes it to Keaton. Keaton gets the 15-foot jump shot from the corner. It hits the front of the rim and goes off. So another waste of possession right there for the Broncos. So under a minute here, Scruggs brings the ball up the court, guarded by Corn Hood, who's really moving his feet tonight. And he gets past Corn and makes a 10-foot jumper off, bank right off, and a really nice basket right there for Scruggs. So 12-7 Broncos. Corn runs it up the court, passes it to Pete again. Pete gets another one. It rings in and out for Pete. And Darian Collins tries to rebound. He does not pass it. Pioneer gets the ball back. Scruggs bring the ball up court. He really slows it down right now, trying to get set up for the Panthers. So Scruggs guarded by Corn Hood, the junior, here at mid-floor right by on the Broncos. So Scruggs really just wasting clock right now. See if they can get the last basket with 25 seconds left. He spins past Corn. He goes up, can't find anyone. Lucas finally gets it. Corn gets it on the fast break. No one's in front of him. There's man right behind him. And there's no block, no foul on the court, which it looked like to be a foul on the body, but no call, out of bounds, Jeff Ball.
Another thing Jeff needs to work on, they can't let that get into their head. I know from experience playing with these kids, they can let little stuff like that aggravate them.
So Pete passed the ball and had Corn and open for three, didn't pass it to him, didn't see him. Lucas got the ball, passes to the key. Key's up top of the key, trying to set up for this last second shot with under 10 seconds left. And Keaton passes it to Lucas. Lucas gets it to Corn. Corn wants the ball here with 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1. He pulls deep from the E from the Broncos, and it does not go in. It hits the front of the rim. It goes off of the junior there. So Jeff up 12-7 in the first quarter. We will take Pete, Corn, Darian, Lucas, and Tyler are in right now. So a little bigger roster right now with Tyler back in. Corn gets the ball, passes it to Darian, finds Lucas on top of the key. Lucas trying to find somebody, can't find Corn. He can't dribble the ball. Now he dribbles the ball, rolls to his right, goes in for the layup. Guy falls over, ball's tipped back out to Peter. Peter gets to the top of the key with 7:42 left in the second quarter here at Crawley Center. Corn dribbles up the top of the key, can't find nobody. Now he goes in, passes it out to Peter. Nice kick and pass. And now Lucas trying to find somebody. And Lucas takes a deep three from the top of the key and rings it off the front of the rim. Darian Collins, freshman, goes up with the ball. Nice. Corn doesn't take the three from the left side, passes it back out. Pete passes it to Darian Collins. Darian Collins takes his three, and he rims in and out as the freshman misses his first three attempts. And Lucas trying tough defense right there. He tries to get it. Number 35 for the Panthers, Skaggs, goes down their second scorer, leading scorer from last year. He's limping right now.
Yeah, Darian Collins seemed to rush that shot a little. I feel like if he takes a little more time and doesn't hesitate on the shot, it might go in. If he's starting varsity, he has to have a good shot.
Yeah, it was all right. It was wide open. Just couldn't ring in and out right now. Skaggs goes to the bench, limping to number 10. Blake Johnson goes in for the Panthers right now, so one of the returning starting five. So Broncos up 12-7 here at the Crawley Center in the second quarter. You're listening to Jets 92 in Lafayette, Indiana. And Scruggs, the leading scorer from last year, brings up the ball. As the court passes it to number 15, passes it to 45, the big man up top of the key. 30 passes it to number 10 for the Pioneers. And 10 passes it to Scruggs. Scruggs passes to number 15. He fakes the three, passes to 41. Same exact thing. And Darian Collins, the freshman, takes away from 10. He is off the court real fast, left-hand layup. Nice, good finish by the freshman right there for the Broncos. Up 14-7 right now. Very quick, speedy freshman right there for the Broncos, Bailey.
Yeah, he looked really nice on that layup.
So Scruggs bringing up, guarded by Corn. Scruggs passes it to 15. 15 passes to 30, met by number 30, Tyler. Now 41 guarded by Pete. Passes it back to 20. Same exact thing. 15 does not get the wide open three. He looks to number 30 in the post, but Tyler Buchanan is not letting him get by him. Scruggs takes another deep three, rings off the back of the rim. Lucas goes up with it and gets bumped a little and gets the ball. So a nice tough rebound there by Lucas Wallace, the senior. So Cornhood bringing the ball up the court for the Broncos. Finds Darian Collins. Darian Collins dribbles to his left. Passes it to Lucas. Lucas passes it to Pete. Pete doesn't take the three. Tyler doesn't take the three. Corn will take the deep three from the corner. It goes off the back of the rim. So not the best looking shot right there on that possession. So Broncos up 14-7 still in the second quarter, for the here at the Crawley Center with under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. So 30 met by Tyler, number 30 in the post, and Tyler is not going. He has his hands up. Great defense down in the post by Tyler Buchanan right there, Bailey. As Peter gets the rebound, passes it to Corn. They're looking to run. Corn passes to Tyler in the three. Tyler, the center, takes the three. He rings off the back of the rim. So not the best shot right there. He could have went in for the layup, but it's all right right now. Up 7 right now for the Broncos. Number 20, Scruggs get by Corn. Corn gets him with the body, and Scruggs just throws it up. So another foul for the Broncos, who have 4 in the second quarter. So really with that shot right there by Tyler, yeah, we know he likes to shoot the threes, but really could have just went in for the layup right there.
Yeah, and on the pass drive, Corn shot that three. Pete had a wide open three, and he's, 2 for 3 or 2 for 4 tonight? Mm-hmm. If I was him, I would have shot that because he's just looking hot tonight, and he needs to shoot those.
The number 20, Scruggs, does make the free throw for the Panthers. Lucas Wallace goes out, and now senior Keaton Hamilton, number 32. So a new Jeff this year, new uniforms, new here at school they had new uniforms too, all dressed the same, no just shirt tie anymore. They're doing it a little different. So new younger Jeff, new looking team. So really showing us really good how good they can be tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And another thing is, I'm that kind of person that wants to be in the crowd and get fired up. And I was in the gym watching Tyler, he was just throwing it down. And that 3 last time, I feel like he could have ran in and dunked it, and that's what I want to see happen.
So Corn brings the ball up the court, passes to Darian. Darian Collins passes it back to Corn. Corn's dribbling on top of the key right now, looking for someone, running their motion. And Peter's talking to Radiker. Radiker trying to get in play in. Passes it to Pete. Pete looks to the left. They're running a 2-3 zone right now, so they want Broncos to shoot. They get the ball to Tyler. Darian gets it. Darian Collins shoots a 3, and it goes off the back of the rim. Pete tries to get the rebound, can't get it. Number 20, Scruggs, goes up the court, round the back on Darian. So Skaggs gets the ball, and he misses the 3 off the backboard. And number 50 working really hard. Number 50, Zach Mason, a freshman right now in there for the Panthers. So 11-14, Broncos up 14-11 here in the second quarter. Corn's directing traffic out here. Passes it to Keaton. Keaton gets a wide open 3. Keaton takes the 3, and Keaton misses the 3 off the backboard. Tyler gets the rebound, goes up with it, can't get it, goes up again. Passes it to Peter. Peter goes up, passes it to Darian. Darian gets it to Corn. Corn misses the ball. He dribbles it. Now 4:30, so a lot of passing right there for the Broncos. Passes it to Darian, passes it to Pete in the corner. Pete in the corner from 3, reams off again, so Broncos not shooting the 3-ball best tonight.
Yeah, they might try to get a layup in or something. They just need to get that momentum rolling again and get the crowd fired up.
So Scruggs passes it to number 35, and Keaton tips away, but 35 gets control of it again. Tyler goes to help 35. 35 takes a 10-foot jumper. Number 50, Zach Mason goes up with it, but jump ball right there for the Broncos. So nice hands right there for Pete Ripke.
Yeah, and I thought Hype was going to be killing Jeff, but only I've seen one good putback, and that was by number 50, and that was just on the last drive. Pete's been working him down low, and I feel like Tyler's going to have to do it now since Pete took a seat.
So Pete's out with Lucas Wallace in with 4:11 here in the second quarter here at the Crawley Center. So Pioneer passes to 50, a big man, and makes the easy layup on Tyler. Wasn't expecting it. So 13-14 here. Broncos still lead the Panthers here in the second quarter here at the Crawley Center. Just at 4 minutes right now. So Corn passing around. Broncos trying to get a feel for this 2-3 defense they haven't really seen since it's been their first game all season long. So he can't get the pass to Corn. Corn passes it to Lucas. Lucas doesn't pass it. Lucas takes a 10-foot jumper, and he rings it off the end of the rim. So Broncos not shooting the best right now in the second quarter. I don't think they have scored Broncos have not scored a point in the last 5 minutes, so Broncos struggling right now. Scruggs passes it to 35. 35 passes it down to number 30, guarded by Lucas Wallace. Lucas Wallace doing good defense, and he makes a turnaround jumper. Nothing you can do there. Defense did good defense as best as he could.
Yeah, he did.
So they run up the court. Corn passes it to Darian. Darian gets the ball, and then he gets fouled by Skaggs, so got him on the arm there. So here comes Peter Ripke, the senior, so leading scorer right now. So really need him in right now to have this Broncos get this lead back.
And not only is he the leading scorer, except Tyler, he's the tallest guy out there, so they need him on the court as much as possible.
So getting to talk to right coach right now. First game, you already had jitters and kinks you got to work out, but Broncos still going strong here. Corn passes it to Pete. Pete passes it back to Corn. Corn passes to Lucas in the middle. He goes up with the layup, and he will get called for the travel there. So a little too many steps by Lucas right now. So
another fact about Lucas is, if anybody knows his older brother, Jesse Berry, I mean, it took him a while to come on, but he does have a big mentor for him.
So true. He wears that brace around his left knee as he tore his ACL last year. So a tough loss to the Broncos right there. As Mason does get the ball in the middle, top of the key, passes it to Scruggs. Scruggs kicks it with his knee and finally gets the ball back, guarded by Corn Hood. He goes around the pick by 50, passes it to number 30. 30 passes it back to Scruggs. So really Pioneer on the Scruggs bus right now with him as leading this team. And 10 passes it to Lucas. Lucas gets around him. Lucas keeps going. He finds open in the middle. He gets bodied, but he does not get the ball. Darian Collins gets the rebound, pulls it out, goes at the Corn, and he does travel too. So
what I was saying again is they might be too fast for the ball. But that's another rebound for Darian Collins, and he's looking good on the boards, but he just needs to get a shot to fall.
Really got to keep his feet stopped there, as Coach Heisger was really telling him to jump, stop, and pass it instead of just slide his foot, so that really got him there. As Pioneer leads 15-14 here at the Crawley Center. Scruggs guarded by Corn at the middle of the floor. Lucas Wallace now guarding number 30. 30 passes it to number 20, Scruggs. Scruggs misses the 3 again. Lucas Wallace gets the ball. Lucas Wallace is running up the court really fast with that knee brace on. Passes it to Corn. Corn does not take the 3 from the J. Passes it to Peter. Peter passes it to Darian Collins. Darian Collins takes the 3, and he misses the ball. And he tries to get the rebound, but no fair. He does get the arm call right there, so he does get his 3rd foul for the Broncos. He does have 16 fouls for the Broncos here.
It just feels like he has 3 because everybody seems to be fouling out there.
So really got to move their feet, not their hands here. They're going with a 2-2-1 press here on the Pioneer Panthers. See if they can force Scruggs a turnover. Scruggs passes it to number 30, Matthew Doris. Scruggs gets the ball back in, passes it to 35 Skaggs. So found an opening in the press right now. Skaggs guarded by Keaton. Can't find anyone. Finds 30 at the top of the key. He does not take the three. Passes it to Scruggs. So every time Pioneer gets the ball, it's right on Scruggs' hands no matter what. So they pass it to Scruggs on a deep pass, and Scruggs goes up with the lead. Does not get it. Darian Collins gets the rebound. Passes it to Corn. Corn dribbles the ball. Finds Pete. Pete jump stops. Does not get the three-point. Drives in. Goes up. What an excellent. It does not get the finish. Rims in and out of the rim. What a nice jump stop move right there by Peter Ripke.
Yeah, it was.
So number 20, Skaggs, passes it to 30. Corn does not get the ball. Scruggs trying to get the call from coach right now. Is really all this is based off Scruggs right now getting the ball for the Panthers. Really the leading scorer from last year. So 30 trying to get the ball to Skaggs. Skaggs. Keaton dives to it. Doesn't get it. Pete help side defense, but Skaggs too big for Peter right there. So Corn bringing the ball up the court right now for the Broncos. Really hasn't done anything all night since he took that face shot in the first quarter. So really need him to step up big. Makes a immature pass right there for the Broncos, but it does get kicked by the Panthers. So Tyler back in, takes out Keith. So here's a little more size right now for the Broncos.
Yeah, and Jeff's trailing 14-17 right now. A big three would tie it, but I feel like we just need to get 2 points. So it's early.
Yeah, Lucas bringing the ball with 1:04 left in the second quarter. Throws it to Darian Collins. Darian Collins wasn't expecting it. Passes it to Pete in the corner. Pete dribbles out to his left, passes it to Darian. Darian passes it to Corn. Corn passes it to Lucas. On the left wing, passes it across to Peter Ripke all the way across the floor. Passes it to Corn. Corn does not take the three. He takes the 15-foot jumper instead. Reams off the back of the rim. And Tyler going for the ball. And it goes off Tyler's leg, so a good heads up. Okay, ref got me a little confused there as he pointed the wrong way. So Jeff has not made a basket this whole second quarter, so very bad shooting here in the second quarter for the Broncos.
I feel like Radiker's going to give him a word about that in the halftime show.
So Scruggs brings the ball to the court. He does get the ball back from number 30. Scruggs really wasting time right now trying to get this last shot to keep this lead from increasing here. Really all the picks on one side right now. Scruggs spins around Collins. Collins, it goes up. Tyler doesn't get the ball. Skaggs gets the ball. He shoots it. He misses it. Peter tips it. Darian tries to get it. Number 30 goes up. Hits Peter. Is that a charge?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. He's not scared of the ball. He takes the charge. Broncos ball.
I remember him last year when he was a junior coming off the bench. He did average a charge per game for Peter Ripke, so very good team player right there. So 19 seconds left right now for the Broncos as Keaton comes in and Lucas comes out, so trying to look for a three-point shot right now as the three-point shooters are in for the Broncos. Yeah,
we seem to have a real good scoring first quarter. The second quarter just not looking too well for the Broncos.
So Corn Hood bringing the ball to the floor right now. He passes it to Darian Collins. Darian's holding on his left hip, trying to find somebody. Passes it to Corn. Corn wanting this last shot with 3 seconds left. Doesn't take it. With 2 seconds left, passes out to Keaton. Keaton throws it up for the last buzzer beater, and he misses a three. That would have changed the game, but would have been tie going to halftime. So here at the Crawley Center, your Lafayette Broncos 14, Pioneer looking to change their shooting tactic at this basket for the Broncos.
Yeah, I think, it's the same starting lineup that started the game with Keaton Hamilton, Lucas Wallace, Darian Collins, Corn Hood, and Peter Ripke here to start the second half.
So Lucas Wallace gets the ball at the top of the key. Corn flashes, can't find anyone. Really a nice fast motion offense for this team. Lucas can't find anybody. He's trying to find someone. He finds Corn finally on the left wing. Peter coming around. Corn doesn't give it to him. Corn goes to the left. Passes it to Keaton. Keaton can't find anyone. He's trapped in the corner. Dribbles out. Passes it to Corn. Corn almost lost it there. Corn dribbling to his left. Goes up, passes it to Lucas. Lucas goes up for the layup on the right side, and Lucas does make it. So our first basket right there for the Broncos is a make. So Broncos 16, Panthers 17.
Yeah, that's what we need more of right there. Driving to the rim. But I feel like we could score that much easier than our threes.
So, of course, Scruggs at the top of the key with the ball, guarded by Peter Ripke. Passes to 15 on the left, guarded by Keaton Hamilton. Hamilton passes it up to 31. Corn Hood tips away. Peter saves it. Corn has the ball now running up the court. Bobbing and weaving through number of traffic right there. And he goes up and he gets fouled real hard, but no call. But Broncos do retain the ball, so Corn not too happy about that.
Wow, that was a little ridiculous if you ask me. He got hit pretty hard by 2 Pioneers.
So Peter Ripke taking the ball out as he starts finding someone, throws it up to Lucas Wallace on top of the key. So Lucas Wallace, the knee brace doesn't really bother him too much tonight.
No, not at all.
So Lucas does have the dribble, gives it to Pete. Pete's looking for Keaton there at the bottom, but couldn't find him. Pete spins back around, finds Keaton in the right corner now for the Broncos. Keaton gives it to Lucas, and Lucas goes up, scores. Lucas Wallace showing up big in the second half so far with 4 points already to take the lead for the Broncos.
Yeah, first 2 buckets in the second half.
So number 15 for the Pioneers gets the ball to the left. Skaggs shoots a deep three, and it rings off and in, and the Broncos go to get it, and Lucas just guards it off, so the ball goes out. Bronco ball here in the third quarter.
They have a nice little start here. This is what I feel like they were going to start doing. They were going to start taking it to the hole and lay off the three-pointers until they start getting the momentum again.
So Corn Hood gets the ball off the court right now with 6:20 in the third quarter here at Crawley Center. Corn Hood dribbling on top. Pioneer, we're going with a 2-3 defense right now. Corn trying to find somebody. Gets Keaton on the right wing. Keaton has the ball, passes it to Peter. Peter at the top of the key. Dribbles, passes it back to Keaton. Keaton's trying to find Lucas. Peter gets the ball back again. Keaton gets the ball back in. Now he shoots the three. And Keaton Hamilton hits the three for the Broncos. Now the Broncos up 21-17 here in the third quarter.
Oh, you might be looking for a Panthers timeout here coming soon as the Broncos come out on a 7-0 run here to lead the second half.
So Pioneer gets the ball, passes it to Skaggs in the left wing. Skaggs shoots the three, bounces off the rim. Darian Collins, freshman, gets the ball, runs to the court very fast. Freshman does a smart idea and really slows it down, which most freshmen would just try to take it all the way, but nice mature play right there by the freshman. Now he goes up with a 10-foot one-handed putter. Keaton Hamilton gets the rebound, puts it up in midair, and he gets it. Now there's a timeout for the Panthers. Broncos 23, Panthers 17, a 9-0 run to start this third quarter here, so we will take a 30-second timeout and a half. Right now is Keaton Hamilton stuffs up and Lucas Wallace, two seniors right now coming out to prove that they Jeff deserves to be in the spotlight right now. So Scruggs, of course, has the ball off the court. Corn guarding him really good at the middle of the court. Scruggs gets past the 10-second line. Scruggs passes to number 30, passes it back to Scruggs in the corner. Scruggs goes around Keaton, passes it back out to 30. 30's trying to find another Pioneer to get to. Can't get it, so he passes it to Scruggs. Really, the ball's always going to Scruggs. Scruggs passes it down to 50 in the post. 50 trying to work Peter, doesn't go nowhere against Peter Rippey. So number 15 guarded by Corn Hood again. 15 passes it to 10 on the right wing. Now 30 has the ball on the right wing again. Excuse me. And now 30 trying to go around Lucas Wallace, and he goes up, doesn't go, it fakes it. Trying to find somebody now in the post, passes it to 10, gets it right back from Lucas. Darian Collins goes out to guards the three. They're just passing it back and forth right now. 50 has it in the post, tries to go up on Lucas, and it does not ring in. It rings off, and Darian Collins does the smart thing again, getting the ball to Corn Hood.
Yeah, that was a good defense right there by the Broncos. They need to run that every time.
So Corn Hood passes it to Lucas, a very sloppy pass. Lucas somehow flips it back to Corn. Corn passes it to Darian. Darian passes it to Keaton. Keaton passes it right back to Darian. Darian trying to find it to Peter. Peter under nice pass right to Keaton. Keaton gets fouled trying to go for a layup. So a nice pass by Peter Rippey right there.
Peter being considered the center, that was a pretty nice pass by him. A little slip pass through two Panthers. For a foul on Keaton, he'll be shooting two.
So Keaton Hamilton does get two free throws right now, so makes the first one. Keaton Hamilton, number 32, I knew he worked his way his first 3 years, freshman, JV.
Yeah.
Finally, his fourth year, getting the start. He's worked his way up to this right now. He really deserves this out here. Makes it a 10-0 run. Now makes it still a 10-0 run. Peter gets the rebound. He passes it out to Darian. Darian passes it to Lucas. Lucas passes it back to Peter. Peter takes the 10-foot jumper, brings off the rim and out, so Pioneer does get the ball back.
And Radiker doesn't seem like he's changing anything right now. Broncos looking pretty good here.
So Scruggs, of course, bring the ball up the court. Really, Panthers' only offense right now, mainly. Passes it to 10. 10 passes it to 15. Almost loses it. Guarded by Keaton. 30, of course, on Lucas again, trying to find somebody. 50 gets the ball on Corn. Corn goes up with him, and there is a foul on Corn right there. So not the smartest foul right there by Corn Hood.
Yeah, that's just young play. He'll get that through his head, and he'll mature past that level.
So Broncos up 24-17 here in the third quarter. And now Tyler Buchanan about to check in for the Broncos. Tyler Buchanan will check in. Skaggs, number 35, also checks in. Tyler goes in for Lucas Wallace. So more height right now for the Broncos. They need all they can get out there on the rebounding. So number 50 does have another free throw, 2 attempts here. It's 24-17. Missed the first one for the Pioneers. Shoots it again and does make it. So ends that 10-0 run. Now it's a 10-1.
Yeah, you know, the big guys never seem to have the best free throws.
So Peter gets the ball. Corn now has the ball. They're running a really half-court trap press right now. And Corn does get it over just in time to Keaton Hamilton. Keaton passes it to Darian. Darian goes in, shoots a 5-footer, and it's blocked by number 50, a huge 6'3" freshman for the Pioneer. So really nice. And Darian Collins trying to get it. Gets it, saves it, throws it up to Peter. Peter passes it all the way up the court. Keaton gets it, goes up with the layup, and makes the layup for the Broncos. Keaton Hamilton really playing good in this second half with 7 points right now for the Broncos. Doing an excellent job right now.
Yeah, he is. See? He's only 1 point behind the leading scorer, Peter Ripke.
So Scruggs up top of the key right now, and it's getting kind of loud here in the Crawley Center by the student section. Guys has the ball now. We're on the right wing. Guys passes it down low again. Broncos really getting pounded in the post. But, foul on the Panthers on that play right there as he got him with the elbow. So Broncos get the ball back from Corn. Corn trying to direct some traffic here as they need to hurry past the 10 seconds line. Corn does break the man, passes it to Peter on the right wing. Peter passes it down to Tyler in the right corner. Tyler can't find him. He passes it to Peter. Peter passes it to Corn. Corn doesn't take the three. He doesn't like the shot. Peter doesn't take it either. Corn finally gets the ball. He shoots a deep three and makes it for the Broncos. Corn Hood, three for the Broncos. 29-18 here in the third quarter. It's Crawley Center.
Yeah, that was about 2 feet behind the three-point line, just like we see him doing that in the morning and after school.
So Scruggs at top of the key right now, guarded by Corn Hood. So Broncos really coming out big in the third quarter. Didn't shoot nothing. Had 2 points in the whole second quarter and now have 15 here in the third. So doing excellent shooting. Radical really got to him at halftime. So Pioneer did make the layup, so 29-20 here at the Crawley Center. Corn Hood directing traffic again. Tyler flashes to the middle to beat this 2-3 defense, passes it to Peter. Peter passes it down to Keaton. Keaton goes up, fakes the big man out, and makes the layup again. So 9 points for Keaton Hamilton here in this third quarter. Keaton Hamilton doing an outstanding job right now for the Broncos.
Yeah, he just went around a 6'3 guy, and what is he? He's only 5'11". That was a pretty nice play by him.
So number 30 does get the ball at the top of the key. Dribbles to the right. Darian Collins, freshman, strips him, has a wide open lane, goes up, and doesn't get fouled. He misses the layup, rolls it back out, passes it to Corn. So nice steal by the freshman right now, but really didn't jump stop and get the guy in the air. So Corn dribbles around the guy, passes it off the guy's leg, so not the best pass right there for Corn Hood.
Yeah, that was a little street ball stuff right there. He needs to get his head back in the game after that one.
So Radiker yelling him at that for that one. It's really just a no-look to the right pass behind him, so hit it right off the Pioneers' leg and they got it. So Scruggs gets the ball and Corn passes it to 30 at the top of the key, guarded by Keaton Hamilton. Now 35, Skaggs gets the ball on Peter and shoots a three, misses the ball, and the Broncos go for the ball, and they do get a call on Tyler. I think it's a foul on Tyler, or out on Tyler, excuse me, which I have no idea how that was out on Tyler.
Yeah, it looked like he threw it back off of the Pioneer player's foot, but I guess the ref didn't see it. That happens sometimes.
Just Tyler ran down the court thinking it was their ball, and then ref pointed right at him, and Tyler got a little frustrated about that call. So 31-20 here at the Crawley Center. Scruggs passes it into number 30 on the right wing, so far away from us as Peter's guarding him. Passes it down to Scruggs, who's double team, gets it in the three, shoots it, misses it. 25 gets the rebound for the Pioneers and passes it right back to Scruggs right now. So Scruggs goes to the right off the pick, passes it to 30, guarded by Peter. So 30 passes it to number 20. Scruggs goes up with 11, does make it. So another point by Scruggs right there.
Yeah, that was a nice finger roll.
So Peter gets the ball off the fast break, goes up big, and gets fouled on the body. So Pete Ricky going down hard. It looked like he almost tried to dunk that.
Yeah, it did.
So Darian getting some word from the coach right now as a freshman. Really not flustered, but really jittery in these kind of moments here in this high school basketball.
Yeah, it's even jittery for me, and I'm sitting out here talking. I mean, he's doing a pretty nice job for his first game ever playing in high school.
Has 2 points right now, but also has, I think, around 3 or 4 steals, so really fast freshman right now. So Jeff really doesn't have much size this year, really just really fast team.
Yeah, and on top of those 3 or 4 steals, I think he has 3 or 4 rebounds, too. He's not the tallest, sitting at 5'8", but, I mean, he's getting in there and boarding over 6'3" guys.
So Jeff really using their talent and athleticism to really outsize this Pioneer team right now. So Peter Rifke did make the free throw here. He gets another one, and he makes both of them. So Peter Rifke, not a very, very efficient free throw shooter, goes out with Keaton Hamilton as Peter's holding his groin as he's very hurt on that play right there. And he goes and sits and gets a drink of water. So Pete's out with Keaton and back in. Jeff really running a full press right now with Darian, Keaton, and Lucas. And Pioneer can't find an opening. They finally get to the left and can't get it. He gets blocked by Darian. Darian's on him. 35 passes it to 30, and they did get past it. Skaggs gets it back, goes up against Tyler, and he does make it above Tyler. So Tyler really had nothing else he could do there except just stand straight up.
Yeah, that had to be close to 10 seconds. They seem to have him behind that line for a while.
So Corn Hood just dribbling the ball at the top of the right in the corner with 25 seconds left. Pioneer shifts into the 2-3 defense we've seen all night, making Jeff shoot, who's shooting a lot better here in the third quarter. So Corn passes it to Lucas. Now Lucas taking control of the ball here with 10 seconds left. So Corn directing traffic too. So Lucas trying to find someone with 5 seconds left. Finds it to Keaton. Keaton can't find anyone either. Gets it to the corner, and it's a kick ball right there for Pioneer. So 2.7 seconds. Looked like it should have been a later call. Wasted about a second to make the call there on the kick ball.
Yeah, dude. There should be about 4 seconds on the clock, but it was a late whistle, so they only got 2.7 seconds to see what they can do with it.
So Peter Ripke goes in for, not sure who he goes in for there. He's going in for Lucas right now, so getting a three-point shooters, you need as many as you can get out here with 2.7 seconds in the third quarter. Broncos 33, Pioneer 24 as they're trying to find somebody. Finds Corn in the corner. He throws it up in the corner. Corn makes it in the corner with a guy right in his face. He fades out of bounds and falls on the ground and makes the three-pointer.
Yeah, that was really nice, and I'm looking around, I'm seeing a lot of Jeff alumni that still wish they were going to be, they still wish they were Jeff Broncos.
As, like we said, leading scorer last year, Rashad Richardson, also in the crowd watching his Broncos. So Scruggs shoots the three, makes it. So Rashad must be very proud of it. Corn worked under him all year last year to get where he's at right now. So Scruggs does make the three, 36-27 right now for the Broncos. And they get with a carry call on Corn as he looked to pass it but held it back. So Corn frustrated about that call.
Yeah, that was just a mental mistake. He'll get that through his head.
So Scruggs does get the ball. Scruggs bringing the ball up the court every time. Jeff can have 2-3 people to bring the ball up the court, but Scruggs is the only one for Pioneer, really. Ting finally gets the ball. Tim passes it down to Skaggs. Skaggs, nice pass to number 30. He's open, but he's guarded by Tyler, and he goes up big and gets the rebound. Gets it again. Tyler gets the rebound now. Excellent rebound. Passes it to Lucas. Lucas on the run with Keaton to his right. Passes it to Keaton. Keaton jump step up the lane, and he does make it. Nice one-step jump stop by Keaton Hamilton. I want to say 9 or 11 points right here in the second half.
Yeah, he's really turning it on here in the second half. Really good.
Keaton Hamilton, another scorer for the Broncos. I talked to him today, really, and he said he's ready to play tonight for the Broncos. So Skaggs gets it down low, and he shoots it over Keaton, misses it. Peter gets the rebound, passes it to Corn. So Corn's the main point guard right now for this Broncos team. Corn trying to get a pick from Peter Ripke, but he does take the pick. He looks for Pete in the pick and roll. Corn keeps his dribble, passes it to Pete. It's a kick ball right there for the Pioneers. So I was talking to Keaton today and really asked him if he was ready to play tonight. He's ready. He said he's ready to get after it in this Broncos team. He said it's really fast.
Yeah, I feel like I feel a little chemistry coming between Pete Ripke and junior Cornhood, a senior-junior chemistry here turning on.
So Peter passes it to Keaton. Tyler takes a deep three from the left side. Tyler misses it. Peter really immature jump right there as he jumps out instead of up to get the rebound, but Pioneer throws the ball away here. So 6:38 left in the fourth quarter. Jeff 38, Pioneer 27.
Tyler's finding a lot of open shots. He just needs to get him to fall here.
Last year he did make some of those shots, but this year must just be the jitters of his first starting varsity game as a junior. So Lucas gets on the wing, goes up big, misses the layup. He's the only one rebounding for the Broncos as everyone retreats. And everyone, Radiker really mad about there. I think it was a travel.
No, he stepped out of bounds and the ref didn't see it.
So Skaggs passes it to 10. 10 doesn't pass it back to Skaggs. He gets to the number 30 instead. 30 looks for Skaggs too. Not Skaggs, Scruggs. And now 30 goes in, passes it out to 10. Johnson on the wing. Skaggs finally gets the ball at the right wing. Number 30 gets it, goes up and over Peter. Peter, nice defense right there. Lucas Wallace gets the rebound, goes up the court, looks to pass to Peter, passes it to Peter, and Peter goes in. There's a foul on the court.
I think if Peter would have got that ball, he was throwing that thing down.
35 Skaggs with the arm ball. Got him with the arm right there. So sophomore mistake right there. So a full timeout by the Panthers as they're down 27-38 against this Broncos offense right now, who went off. They're very creative right now. So Broncos back here at the Crawley Center. Pete trying to find the ball. No one's coming to it. He finally gets it to Lucas. And Lucas passes it to Corn, of course. Corn being the main point guard at the middle court. Back off. Pioneer is backing off to the 2-3 offense, so making Jeff shoot the three again as they would try. Lucas gets the ball on the right wing, flashes it. Not the smartest pass to Peter across the zone. So those cross-court passes never seem to work. So Scruggs gets it to number 50 at the top of the key. 50 passes it back to Scruggs. And Scruggs passes to number 30, guarded by Pete Ripke. He looks for 50 in the post. Doesn't get it to him. 30 gets it. Nice shot by 30 right there on the 7-foot jump sink shot. So 38-29 Broncos over the Pioneers. So Corn bring the ball to the court as Jeff trying to run their motion. Really can't run their motion anymore. Now they finally, Darian Collins gets the ball, throws it, he gets tipped in the air. So Broncos really getting phased by that 2-3 zone right now.
Yeah, they need a timeout or something to get them talked back into this.
So 10 passes it to back to 50. Lucas Wallace takes it. Lucas Wallace just does the layup. And so 40-29 right now for the Broncos as Lucas Wallace steals the ball and has a wide open layup. Thought he was going to try to throw that one down.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping to see. I want to see a dunk, but I think that knee's a little rough on him, so he just laid it up.
So, yeah, Lucas Wallace wearing that knee brace coming back from his torn ACL last year. So, won state and track also. So, Scruggs going up for the shot, and they do get a blocking call on Peter trying to take his second charge of the game, but does not get it right now.
I feel like that was a little call given to the Pioneer there. Peter Ritchie looked like he was set, but he got a charge earlier in the game, so Pioneer deserved that layup.
So right now, score is 29-40 Broncos over the Panthers here in the fourth quarter, 4:34 left here. Peter gets his second foul, and really just trying to wonder what happens if Peter Ritchie goes down for this Broncos. He is the soul and heart of this team as being a senior and one of the best three-point shooters out here right now.
Yeah, Radiker hasn't made many changes. The only changes this half has been Tyler Buchanan coming in. Considering in the first half they brought Austin Albrecht off the bench, they brought a couple more people off. They haven't seemed to change more, and it's looked a little nicer for them.
So Scruggs does make the free throw right there for the Panthers. So Panthers 30 now to Broncos 40 here at the Crawley Center. So not as much scoring as we've seen from last year, scoring 61 a game with Jarlin Gary and Rashad Richardson. So scoring really went down, really working on defense this year with Radiker.
Yeah, they're a small team, so they got to be defensively used.
So Broncos 40-31 right now. Broncos running their motion offense with this 2-3 zone. Very difficult right now. Can't find an open. Keaton gets the ball for the three. Air balls it. Lucas gets the ball. Lucas goes right around the line, finds Korn. Korn doesn't take it, passes it to Darian Collins. Darian passes it back out the corner on top of the key. So Jeff wasting a little bit time right now as the Broncos. Korn passes it to Lucas. Lucas gets it, passes it to Peter. Peter passes it to Korn. Top of the key again. So really there's a triangle pass right there. And Peter passes it right back to Korn again. Korn passes it to Lucas. Lucas goes up for the layup and does not get fouled. He gets tipped. And Scruggs comes up with the ball, passes it up to number. Scruggs gets the ball, passes it to 30 under the basket. Peter, nice defense right there. Rings in and out with no over the back call on 35 and 50 puts away the freshman 6'3" Mason right there for the Panthers.
Yeah, a little bit of run coming here for the Panthers. I think that Jeff will have to get a shot right here to shut it down.
So Korn passing it to Peter. Peter passing it to Korn. Shot Radiker takes a 30-second timeout, and so will we here at Jeff 92 at the Crawley Center. Jeff 40, Panthers 33. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back here at the Crawley Center at Jeff 92. Defending champs, so looking for a 7-peat with this Broncos team, which they can do. They just got to really get by Harrison first, and then really the biggest next test for them really could beat McCutcheon Twin Lakes and just get past Frankfort would be it. So Korn gets the ball at the top of the key right now for the Broncos as they're looking to run a 1-3-1 offense. And Peter passes it to Darian Collins, the freshman. Darian Collins in the air layup right there, so almost an alley-oop layup right there for the Broncos. They does fall in for the freshman. So yeah, guys gets it in the corner for the Pioneer Panthers, and he misses a three. Darian almost wanted to run, passes it to Korn, so a smart idea right there by the freshman.
Yeah, that was a nice layup by the freshman right there.
So Darian gets it back to Korn. Korn gets it over to Keaton. Keaton down to Peter in the corner. Gets double team. Passes it to Lucas. Lucas goes up with the layup and gets fouled. It looked like if he would have just passed it to Darian right to his right, he would have had a layup. But Lucas never saw him. Maybe a three-pointer, but those haven't been falling too well, so we would have wanted a layup. So the Panthers' offense really coming a lot from Scruggs here. But that's about all. As Jeff is has a 42-33 lead, so really your scoring went off in the third quarter. So 2:52 left in the fourth quarter. Skaggs, their 6'4" sophomore, has 3 fouls now. Lucas misses the first free throw. Really needs those free throws down the road here late in this game. Yeah, Brandon Scruggs, number 20, has been the Panthers' best player so far, I'd say, this season. He's touching the ball about 80%, 90% of the time. Every time they come down, he has the ball. He's their main player, I'd say. So Lucas Wallace gets the ball, has the ball, free throw, second free throw. Missed the first one right now for the Broncos. Really needs to make the second one. And he does make the second one, 43-33 over Pioneer right now. Really more of a defensive team than an offensive team. Still under 18 points from their average from last year. So Scruggs bringing the ball to the court guarded by senior Keaton Hamilton. Moving his feet very well with Scruggs. And Scruggs finds it down to number 15, and he tries to find to Scruggs. 5, passes it back to Scruggs in the right corner. Shoots the three over Keaton Hamilton. He does bring it in junior face 3 right there by the senior for Pioneers. So 36-43. Panthers trying to press Cornhood. Peter Ripke gets the ball down to Lucas. Lucas in the corner trying to find somebody. He's double team. He gets the ball knocked out of his hand, out of bounds right now for the Broncos.
Yeah, he's seen a guy wide open. He didn't pass it to him. I don't know why, and that was Cornhood standing in the middle of the court.
So Broncos take a full timeout, so we will take a 60-second break and be back there. It's really getting loud right now with the band here. Then quiet time after the band plays, so Cornhood gets the ball at the top of the key with 2:10 left here in the fourth quarter as Broncos lead by 7 over the Pioneer Panthers. So Corn looking to pass, can't find it, finds it to Lucas. Lucas pulls it right back out. Right hand, passes it to Peter in the corner. Peter can't find anybody. Passes it to Corn. Passes it back to Keaton. Keaton takes a 15-foot jumper from the corner. Doesn't get it. Peter gets the rebound. Throws it way out to Lucas Wallace, who gets the ball. So nice rebound by Peter Rifty right there. Really, the Broncos really haven't shot too many threes here as they split down from 14 in the first half. So Corn gets the ball back from Lucas, top of the key. He's getting double teamed. Looks like they're running a trap right now. He takes a 10-foot leaning jumper, and he does ring in and out for the Broncos. And Panthers finally get a hold on the ball as Keaton Hamilton dives to the floor for that ball. So Scruggs, of course, bring the ball to the court for the Panthers right now. Yeah, that was another rough shot by Cornhood. So number 5 gets the ball. Darian Collins tips away again. Another steal by the freshman. Goes up and lays it in. So 2 points again for the freshman. A very fast, speedy kid if he gets that steal right there. So 45-36. Broncos over the Panthers with 1:13 here in the fourth quarter. So, yeah, that was he's known for his stealing, I guess. He's looking nice tonight. So 20 getting the ball back to 5 right now. 5 passes to 30 at the top of the key. That's Doris, isn't it? Doris at top of the key, passes to Scruggs. Scruggs, he shoots a deep 3, Jimmer Fredette range right there. Peter gets the rebound, looks to run it, doesn't run it, passes it to Lucas, and they almost lose the ball right now. And Lucas finally gets the ball with 48 seconds left here as Panthers try to trap. Yeah, that would have been 10 seconds. Luke was just standing back there with the ball with Corn next to him. I feel like they're fighting or something because they don't seem to be giving the ball to each other. Really fell off page right there for the Broncos. So now with 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So Broncos need a basket right here and could probably ice this with no chance of a comeback here with this press. Darren Collins runs to the court, doesn't, gives it to Peter. Corn gets the ball back from Peter, and he does get fouled right there by number 3 as Jeff really just looking around for the clock here. Yeah, as I played with Cornhood in my 8th grade year, well, that's about all we worked on was free throws, so he should be able to knock these down if he gets fouled again. So not getting free throws yet right now. With Panthers only have 5 fouls, so almost in the bonus yet. Bailey Lucas, they're really getting the full route press right now for the Broncos. Corn gets pushed again right now, so really Panthers are just fouling. I hope Corn misses these free throws. So like you said, really needs to come up big. And the 6 fouls, not in the they're not in the bonus yet, I guess. I think it takes 7. Yeah, and if you thought I said again, it's not fouled again. They have to have 7 fouls, so that would be 1 more. Thanks for the math, Bailey. As Lucas gets the ball in from the half, there he can't find Keaton was wide open at the line, and they do foul Corn, so Corn looks like might be their best free throw shooter. I thought it would be Peter trying to get the ball, but 39.9 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Broncos 45, Panthers 36. So Broncos still 16 under their average score from last year, but really their 2 main scorers scoring 19 and 18 a game, Rashad Richardson and Jarlin Garrett, not on the floor for them anymore. The returning leading scorer is Peter Rippey with 5 off the bench. So really Broncos have to find a new way with the scoring. I think when Devin Haney comes back in the lineup and Tyler Buchanan produces a little more of a higher score for the Broncos. Yeah, Corn getting the roll right there. That was a little iffy on the 1-and-1. So roll in and out, not in and out, it rolls around the basket for a good 3 or 4 spins. Finally goes in. Broncos 46, Panthers 36, and Corn doesn't have the second free throw, and he does make it. So 47-36 for the Broncos, and number 3 comes in for the Panthers right now. So really 3-point shooters probably coming in for the Panthers right now. Is the only way they're going to have a comeback if Jeff misses free throws and they knock down some threes here late in this game, which I don't see it happening too much here at the Crawley Center. So 20, Scruggs trying to find somebody open. 3 gets the ball, dribbles back to the middle. Passes it away to Scruggs, and it is away right now. So number 3, the senior coming off the bench just now. Really immature mistake right there by the senior for the Panthers. Yeah, they were trying to be too quick with the ball, I'd say. So Peter passing the ball with to Corn. And Corn dribbling up the court. And can't find anybody, just gets around the pass, and he does finally get fouled right now for the Broncos to take free throws. So Corn looks like he will be shooting another free throw right now. So 47 to 36 here in the fourth quarter for the Broncos. So Corn looking to make more free throws right now.
Yeah, and for these Jeff Broncos, I don't really want to say there's really a leading scorer. They've all been contributing a lot of points to the game. Corn here knocking down some late free throws to make it look kind of impossible to come back as they take a 12-point lead. And if he makes this one, it's going to be a 13-point lead with only 27 seconds left. So I'd say Jeff Broncos are going to start off 1-0 to start the year.
True or not, Bailey, I'm agreeing 100%. But with Jeff really showed tonight that they can run with any team they really want to, and size doesn't matter so far in the season right now. Corn Hood made the next free throw, so 49 to 36. Don't know why Jeff is pressing, but they back off finally. There's 20 seconds left. This guy's trying to find Corn. Number 5, it looks like takes the 3. 15 takes the 3, doesn't get it. And number 30 goes up and makes the free throw. Timeout Panthers, so 49 to 38. We will also take a 30-second timeout right here. Jeff Knight, this fourth quarter with 15.5 seconds. Lucas passes it to Darian. Darian passes it to Corn. Corn gets bumped on the body right there.
Yeah, and he seemed to steal the ball right there from Lucas Wallace, and I think he got confused. He think he was thrown out of bounds and didn't see Lucas there. I don't know if it's Lucas is a little frustrated. It's only 2 free throws.
Really no points for Lucas to be. And here comes as the students are cheering for Seth Brickler, and Radiker does bring senior Seth Brickler in and Austin Albrecht, and the students are going crazy for Seth Brickler and Austin Albrecht coming into this game right now, as the Broncos looks like, and they're bringing in Buchanan right now for the Broncos. So a whole substitution looks like Keith Hamilton and Darian Collins. So 49 to 38 here in the Crawley Center. The student section got really loud right there as they brought in Seth Brickler, the senior. His first action right now, only going to get 12 seconds to fame right now here, but still does not matter. You're our team, and the Jeffs, it looks like they will come out of here with a victory as Corn does take the first free throw, makes it 50 to 38. So he will get one more, try to make this a 13-point lead. And it looks like sophomore number 10, Desmond Wilson, 5'8", coming in right now. And Sam Collins, Darian Collins' brother, who's a sophomore, so look just like almost. Really good Collins players really coming out big tonight, JV and varsity. So Sam goes in for Darian, and Desmond's on the bench waiting for Corn to get out. So a whole new squad right here as the backup 5 are in right now for the Broncos.
Yeah, the crowd went crazy to get Seth in. That was pretty cool.
So Corn does make it, so 51 to 38, and it really shows this student section is really behind this whole Broncos team this year, as they're up 51 to 38, so 10 points under their average. It isn't that too bad for losing your 2 best scorers, averaging around 20 and 18 a game.
Yeah, and that was really nice for Corn in the last minute of the game, going 6 for 6 from the free throw line. That's what we have to do.
So Scruggs takes a deep 3, doesn't get it. Austin Albrecht, the junior, gets the ball, dribbles out the clock. He's 2-1, and the game is over here at the Crawley Center. The Broncos will be 1-0 to start the season.